The 2022 Nobel Prize in Chemistry was awarded to three pioneers in the field of click chemistry. Two-time Nobel laureate Barry Sharpless, who coined the term click chemistry in 1988. Now pay attention to the semicolon here. So I'm gonna circle it. Okay, and pay attention to the comma here. When you feel like you have these items, because we mentioned earlier about three pioneers, we have this complex series that we need to separate the broad category from the more specific part that describes, such as a comma here. So please keep that in mind when you see, or kind of predict that when you get this kind of question. Caroline Bertozzi. So clearly we're distinguished Barry Sharpless and Caroline Bertozzi. Now, if you had just comma, you'll be confused because, there's a person, what is this? And another person, right? So it'll be confusing. That's why they put this semicolon here. So Caroline Bertozzi, comma, founder of Bertozzi Group and Stanford. Okay? So we use this semicolon to separate the second person from the third person. Now you might go like, oh, teacher, you told me not to use a conjunction. Again, this case, this overrides due to the complex items or complex series of items. So it's okay to have an and here. Okay. So, founder of the Bertozzi Group at Stanford and Morten Meldal, a professor at the University of Copenhagen in Denmark. And okay, actually, I go back to it. When you have and, typically we have three items. Typically on the second and third one, remember, if you just have two items, we might not have word and, but because we have three items, yes, we have right to put the word and we should have a semicolon before. Therefore, D is a correct answer. Okay, the rest don't talk about that. So choice A is out because we don't distinguish or we don't make the boundary between the complex series of three people here. You don't want to mix a Caroline Bertozzi with Morten Meldal because it's two separate people. And these comma after comma, this describes who they are. Okay, Sharpless was a person who coined the click chemistry. The founder of Bertozzi Group is Caroline Bertozzi and Professor. Okay, so these commas are to clarify what they did. Okay, but ultimately we need to separate these three people so we don't mix them up, and that's what the semicolon does. The answer should be D. The rest just don't do that. Okay, so I'm just gonna make it quick. That answer should be D.